to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I'm your host, Cindy Simmons, as I am each and every week on Coffee Convo Wednesday. Today is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, November 11th, 2020, episode 235. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to everyone who is currently serving, has served. My dad served, my grandpa, my uncles. I know there's so many veterans who watch the show, so thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all of the years of probably trauma that you've had to experience. Thank you for your hard work, everything. Just thank you. I love veterans, and I feel so grateful to you so that we can have our freedom and live in this beautiful country. So cheers to you, veterans. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday, brought to you by, what's right there, Perdue Farms. And I cannot even wait to tell you what is happening with Perdue Farms. We have been, well, we've been eating Perdue Farms for many years, but I've been a Perdue Farms ambassador for a while now, and this may be my most favorite Perdue Farms present, and that's what I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna tell you about it at the end of the show. So, this is Coffee Convo Wednesday. We're gonna be here for about 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna talk about 3 topics, and then I'm gonna give you something pretty amazing at the end of this show. Like I said, my name is Cindy, and I'm originally from Los Angeles, California. We grew up about 30 minutes away from Disneyland, and now we live in Orlando, Florida, less than 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World, and I love it. It's very windy, sunny, kind of rainy today because of the, I think is it a hurricane now? Tropical storm Eta or ETA? I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So I am just happy that we haven't lost our power and that everything seems very safe right now. We are a family of 5. It's me, my awesome husband, Eric, who does anything with a logo on it. His company is called My Smart Shirt. You can find him at mysmartshirt.com. Basically, he puts logos on stuff. We have 2 beautiful daughters, 7, oh no, she just turned 8, and the teenager, 15 years old. Oh my goodness, stop time, please stop time. And my mama Jane, who is a 4-time cancer surviving rock star. And I love her so much. And she loves coffee just as much as I do, except she does decaf. She has become completely Starbucks obsessed. It is so funny to me. Like, I love it. She and I joke about it all of the time. So if this is your first time here, thank you. You're like, what's going on? What is a Coffee Convo Wednesday? It's really just a break in the middle of your week. Well, depending on when you watch this. If you watch it live, then it's Wednesday. If you're watching it on a Friday or, I don't know, Sunday afternoon, it's not live. But thank you for being here. I would love if you would comment below right now. Let me know what you're thinking, drinking. I meant to say drinking, not thinking. I mean, you can let me know what you're thinking. And also like this post, like lots of hearts and likes. Apparently, if you do that, it gets it out in the Facebook algorithm. So I would love that. And the more you share this post and tell your friends about Coffee Convo Wednesday, the more we can do super yummy giveaways from Perdue Farms. Oh my gosh. I have so much to talk to you about, but I just can't wait to get to the end of the show so I can tell you what is about to happen to you today. Your mind, it's gonna be like that emoji. Like, last week, if you remember, we gave away a really super cute Minnie Mouse purse. So I have to say congratulations to Christine S. from Georgia. Christine S. from Georgia won the Minnie Mouse purse from last week. So way to go, Christine. She said she used to listen to me on the radio there. So yeah, like I was saying a little bit about me, I used to be on the radio for pretty much most of my adult life, and then had a not so great experience here in Orlando, and now I'm just done. We've been doing this show for almost 5 years now. Can you believe it? That is crazy to me. I love it. I'm also a Party City Joy Squad person. You're like, what does that mean? I am on a team, and we do projects every month. In fact, I just did a Thanksgiving project, which is now on partycity.com. If you follow me on Facebook, I have it posted here. If you follow me on YouTube, I also have it posted on YouTube. And you can link over to all that stuff by going to cindysimmons.com. We just did an ugly sweater one. I'm gonna post that. Maybe I'll post that tomorrow. But oh my goodness, Mama Jane and me and Eric and the kids, we all did ugly sweaters from Party City. Oh my goodness, they're so funny. They're so funny. I also host the Party City podcast, And I just became the brand manager for Shoo Shoo Baby Boutique. It's a women's boutique. They have locations here in Winter Garden, Florida, where I currently live, and also Bloomington, Illinois. And every week for the last year, you've seen me wearing something from Shoo Shoo Baby Boutique. So if you haven't liked them on Facebook, it would mean so much to me if you would. It is so easy. I'll always put the link in the comments below. And then also join the Facebook VIP group. Comment below. I'll send you an invite. There's no pressure to buy anything, but why not window shop every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon with us, because it's so fun. So, all right, give me a cheers. Let's get started with topic number 1. Unfortunately, I hate that I have to start the show off with some kind of news, but it's gonna just go up from here, okay? I promise. And I'm gonna put my coffee mug down for a second because I'm gonna get all worked up and I can already feel it. Something happened in my neighborhood the other day. And if you've watched this show before, you have heard me say, I love this neighborhood. And there was like 1 or 2 little instances that I'm like, what's happening? And it's only been lately. Like we've been in Florida for over almost 3.5 years now. We've been in this house here in this neighborhood for 2.5 years. And just recently, I feel like there's been a couple of things, and that's not normally the case. And almost every experience I've had here in the neighborhood, I think people are just good, like they're good people. But something happened the other day, and I am still upset about it, y'all. Like I'm still frustrated about it, and I had to share it with you because I just am, because it's weighing on my heart, and I feel like that I need to get it off my chest. The other day, there is a guy named Wes, who I know, and his husband, yes, I said husband, that means they're gay. They live in our neighborhood with many couples, many straight couples, many gay couples, many mixed couples, all different couples. That's what makes the world go round, right? Right. So Wes posted on our neighbor's Facebook page, and oh gosh, I can't even believe I have to utter this sentence. He posted that someone left human excrement, yeah, you heard me. That's the fancy word for poop. I'm just gonna say it, on their doorstep. Now, do I know for sure that it's human? I don't know. Could it have been a very big dog? Absolutely. However, it was left on their doorstep, like as on their doormat. They have a fence around their yard, like a fence and a gate where you have to go through the gate to get to their doorstep. It was the day after the election. I believe it was. Was it the day after the election? No, it was not. No, because it was just this weekend. It happened Sunday. So it was a few days after the election. Now, they were voting for one person. They had signs in their yard like, I'm not kidding, this neighborhood has gotten out of control with the signs. But there's one side and then there's another side. There's 2 sides to the presidential election. Many people in the neighborhood voted for this side. Many people in the neighborhood voted for this side because that's how the world works. That's how the United States of America works. Okay, so someone left poop on their doorstep. The only thing that I can come up with, because they're really nice guys, is that either someone in the neighborhood has a problem with who they voted or the fact that they're gay. Regardless, it's so unacceptable to me. I was so enraged. I had this weird, like super weird mixed emotion thing. I was equal parts enraged and I was equal parts sad. Like a full-on sadness came over me because I was already mortified that someone in our neighborhood would do this, but I was like even more mortified that any human would do this, that you would leave poop on someone's doorstep because of any reason. I don't care if it's you don't like them because they're gay or because of who they voted for. They had, at the time of the poop bombing, they had no political signs in their yard because they had taken everything down the day before. They don't have a camera like a Ring thing or a Nest or any of those. They don't have that. And everyone in the neighborhood was looking at their cameras and everything. And we still have not heard anything if they have found this. And I am like, oh my goodness, I get so emotional when I think about this, because I'm a Christian, and we don't normally talk about religion on the show because I know we're not supposed to be talking about religion, politics, and sex. But right now I have to talk about this because this is a human being thing to me. As a Christian, I'm going to just put that out there, that we are called to do one thing: love one another. Love one another. Love your neighbor. It seems that easy to me. And I know it's not for a lot of people. And I know when people hurt someone else, it's because they're hurting in their own lives. And they do that to hurt someone else to feel better about themselves. So if it's because of the election, they're mad that their person didn't win, and they're mad because they voted for another person. Whatever. I don't care who you vote for. It's not human. It is not human to do that to someone. It's so unkind. It's so unkind. And I know we're all in financial stress. I know we're all in emotional stress and physical stress. It has been a heavy year. And I don't even know them that well. Like, I see them at the pool. I see them out there like, hey, Cindy. I'm like, hey, Wes. Hey, Mark. Yeah. I just think they're good guys. They're humans. You know, the first thing I do, this is so silly. There is a fancy donut place down the street from our house. And I haven't eaten there in years. I ate there once, and the donuts are like ginormous, and they're very expensive. So it's not normally in our price range to eat at the fancy donut place, but they are really good because they're like ginormous, and I swear they're huge. So I say to Eric, I'm going to TG Donuts, and I'm getting them some donuts. And he's like, yeah, babe, I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So I drive over. I want to tell everyone in the donut place, you know why I'm buying these donuts? Because someone was mean to our friends, to our neighbors. And then I realized, okay, don't be like a crazy, I know that's not a Karen, but please don't be like a crazy person. So I got my donuts, I came back, and I wrote on there, you know, our family loves your family. Love is greater than hate. And I wrote hate small and love in big letters. And I get the family together, we put on our masks, we walk across the street to their house because they live like diagonally across the street. So Wes opens the door. Oh my gosh. And his little boy, they have a little boy named Avery. Oh my gosh. Wes opens the door, and I can barely even utter words. And this is me. Oh my gosh. I wish I can say I'm exaggerating. I'm like, our family loves you, and what happened to you is not representative of how our family feels or how the neighborhood feels. And then he starts crying, and of course I am now like a full-on like, and donuts just make things better. Oh my gosh. I was so upset, and he's like, our family is just trying to process all of this, and I am just like, I am so sorry. And it was so cute because on the way over there, my husband Eric was like, maybe you should bring a tissue. And I'm like, oh, I think I'll be fine. No, as soon as he opened the door, I felt like someone had done it to me and our family. And I think it's because I can't stand injustice, and I can't stand seeing anybody. I don't care if you're in a minority group, whatever. Like, I just can't stand for anyone to be ugly and mean to someone else. And if you're gonna do something like that, at least have well, you know what I want to say, but at least have the guts to just say, hey, I don't like you and this, so I'm gonna do this. To me, you're a coward. You're a coward, and you're an unkind person. So yes, pastries, as Terry Word commented, pastries, donuts, all of the above, they make everything better in my book. And so does love. And I know that this election has been so divisive for so many people, but let's be honest, even if you're so angry about who won or who didn't win, like, it's no reason to treat people that way. It's just not. Like, we've got to be better. We have got to be better. Love wins. We're called to love one another. Just love each other. It's that simple. You can just disagree with someone. I can tell you, I voted for blah, 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 and then you can say, I'm not a fan, and here's why. And it might get heated, but I'm still gonna love you, even if you don't vote the same, and that's okay, and that's what's living in America. That's what living in America is. So I am sad for Wes and his husband and their sweet little boy, and that this happened to their family. But guess what? All of these neighbors in the neighborhood posted love, and then a whole bunch of neighbors showed up on their doorstep that night with messages and presents and baked goods and flowers and signs and positive things. And so I hope that neighbor is on our Facebook page, and I hope that they saw all of the love that we came together and we're like, ha, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win here, meanie patini. I just made that up. So anyway, I had to share that with you because I just feel so strongly about it, and it just hurt my heart so much. I have not stopped thinking about it, and it happened on Sunday, and today is Wednesday, unless you're watching the show on another day. I just, okay, all right, okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you would, I don't know if Wes is ever gonna see this show, but can we just give their family like some hearts right now? Because maybe like I'll just message him and say, watch the show and see all the love that people are giving you, because you don't deserve this. You don't deserve that to have happened to you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me remind me, you, everybody, that we just need to be better, and we just need to spread the love. We need to spread the love. Right now, I'm going to spread the funny, because I could not wait after this happened. It's so funny. It's like when something happens, like you're the first person I want to tell. And it happened, and when I told my husband about it, he goes, I know the first person you're going to tell. And he's right. It was you. I'm going to tell you what happened. In the middle of the night, the other night, my husband, I wish there was some way for me to really accurately reenact. But the other night, I awoke to my husband trying to grab my nose off my face. I'm not even kidding you. He tried to grab my nose off my face. I woke up and he was like full on like this, trying to pull my nose off, and I was like, oh! And he goes, oh, sorry. What the blankety blank? Who does that? And here's what's even funnier. He doesn't remember, like at all. He does not remember at all. I call him the next day at work because he had already left before I got up with the girls. I'm like, hey, so, do you remember what happened last night? And he's like, no. What happened now? What did I say in my dream? Because he does. He will talk sometimes in his dream. And I'm like, yeah, you tried to take off my nose? And he goes, what? I said, you tried to physically remove my nose. Like you were one step away from going, I got it, I got your I got your nose right here. It was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. And it's even crazier that he doesn't remember doing it. I don't even understand. So there you go. I could not wait to tell you, because I just found that in all of our years of being married and together, he's never done any, I mean, he's done some crazy stuff and said some crazy stuff in the middle of sleep, but like not a full on just, I'm going to try and take your nose physically off your face. It's so bizarro to me. Oh my goodness. All right. And then finally on Convo Wednesday, I've just learned something about our youngest daughter who just turned 8. She does not like mashed potatoes. And I found this odd because she loves French fries, like especially if we ever go to Chick-fil-A. She loves the Chick-fil-A fries, but she doesn't like mashed potatoes. In fact, she has already started having conversations with us about Thanksgiving. Yeah, Mama, Daddy, can I not have the mashed potatoes? Are we gonna have them? Are we gonna have the mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving? Yeah, because I don't want those. So it got me to thinking, like, how does that happen? And then I realized, oh my goodness, because she's my child. Legit. I don't like tomatoes, but I love tomato soup. Campbell's, that's the only brand that I like. I love my Campbell's soup in a can, so I like that. But I don't, and I like salsa and ketchup, but I don't like tomatoes. I don't want tomatoes on my tacos or anywhere in my food, on my salad. It's the same with apples. I don't like apples, not even caramel apples at Walt Disney World. No. But I like applesauce, apple juice, apple pie. Is that weird? So I thought, I need to ask you, is there something that you dislike, but you'll eat every other version of it? Because she likes hash browns, and like I said, the fries at Chick-fil-A, because to be honest, like, who doesn't like the fries at Chick-fil-A? But she's like, there's something that jeeps her out about mashed potatoes. Isn't that funny? Who doesn't like mashed potatoes? Although I will say my teenager went through a phase where she didn't like peanut butter. Same thing, like who doesn't like peanut butter? She likes it now, but she wouldn't eat peanut butter, but she liked peanut butter, like Reese's peanut butter cups and, I don't know, peanut butter pie. Not that we were eating tons of peanut butter pie, but yeah, so comment below like one thing that you don't like, but you like every other version of it. Because I just want to know. So she doesn't like mashed potatoes, but she likes all other forms of mashed potatoes. I don't like soggy potatoes either. Like potatoes in stew, wet potatoes, wet soggy, like it just makes me want to vomit. So dramatic. All right, let's get to what is like quite possibly one of my most favorite Perdue Farms giveaways ever. Like Chris Perdue watched the show last week, and I was gonna wait another week to do this, and then I saw that he was on, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. So I said, we're gonna do it next week, which is now this week. So I could not wait to tell you about this. All right, so in the past, as I've told you, I'm a Perdue Farms ambassador. They, once a month, give a box away to you because they love you, because they know I love you, and they love Coffee Convo Wednesday. So this is why I always say to you, when you help support me and my family by sharing the show and liking and commenting, and then when you see me asking for like, you know, a Perdue Farms like, hey, check this out, or hey, use my link if you're gonna use Perdue Farms to order and you are gonna get some chicken, which I did put my link in the comments. So I love that when brands wanna support my family, they see you supporting me. So it's like this big family. And so Perdue Farms has been a part of our family for a while. I got to go to Salisbury, Maryland to see the whole like Perdue Farms place, the offices. I got to go to like the Perdue Farms house, Chris's dad. That was pretty amazing. Like on the water. I was like, wow, I want to live here. Can I live here? Would that be awkward if one of your ambassadors just like lived here? I'm just kidding. They're like, okay, stage 5 clinger. I loved just everything about how they are several generations of farmers and this family, and they've just been this Perdue Farms family forever. Like, I love that because I love my family so much. And I love that they are obsessive about their family and obsessive about their family values and about just having a great product. And so they have all of these other brands underneath the Perdue Farms umbrella too. So which I'll talk about in a second. I love them. So Chris Perdue like shoots me an email. He goes, hey, we want to do something fun. I'm like, yeah, Chris Perdue, what do you want to do? He goes, we want to give away 2 bundles. Kind of like how we did on your birthday. I'm like, okay. He goes, but we're going to do something different. I said, yes, Chris Perdue, whatever you say, because he's awesome. And he's got like a cute wife and they just had a baby. And he's so sweet. And he's like, we're going to give you one to give away. And then the person who wins gets to give one away. What? So if you win, you get this bundle, which I'm going to tell you about in just a hot minute. And then you get to pick someone to give it away to. And then guess what? Perdue Farms is going to send it to you and send it to the person because you're going to give me the address and I'm going to give it to Perdue Farms. What? Like, what is that? That to me is so amazing. Okay, so now you're like, okay, stop talking and stop saying okay. Tell me what's happening. This is what's happening. This is the Perdue Farms Sirloin Steak and Premium Proteins gift bundle. Oh, how much is this, you ask, for all of this awesomeness? $89.99. So yes, $89.99 bundle for you. And then you're going, who do I deem worthy in my life? Who do I deem worthy that I'm going to send them a gift? Maybe it's your mom and dad. Maybe it's your kid who lives in, I don't know, Kentucky, your college kid, whatever. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe you want to take it over and give it to your neighbors. I don't know. But you get one, and then you get to give one to someone else. This like gift giving idea, I love it so much because you know like my heart, and you know I just want to like vomit good stuff to you, like good gifts and presents and all of that. All right, so let me talk a little bit about what is in this amazing bundle. This is like one of those, if you've never had Perdue Farms, this is like such a great gift to give someone, or if you know someone loves Perdue Farms or they've never tried it, whatever. This is a great gift to give someone. Okay, so let me kind of explain what's in it, because it's like a collection of their best sellers. So inside, but it's like perfectly portioned for dinners of 4. Like, gosh, I want to talk about this for 8 hours because I'm so excited. All right, so inside this bundle of the Perdue Farms Sirloin Steak and Premium Proteins gift bundle, which is $89.99, you have in here the Niman Ranch sirloin steaks. Remember I said there were a couple of brands under Perdue Farms chicken? Well, this is one of them, the Niman Ranch, the sirloin steaks. Then you have like this awesomeness of chicken. It's Perdue Fresh Cuts, thin sliced chicken breast, which we eat in our house all the time. I don't know what it is about the thin cut, but we love it. We love it so much. Then also the Niman Ranch 80-20 burger packs. Hello. My husband, because he loves these burgers so much, we now once a week eat hamburgers. Like once a week, no joke. And then the Coleman Natural is another brand under the Perdue Farms umbrella. The Coleman Natural kielbasa roll. So like think about it, steaks, burgers, sausage, pasta, sauerkraut, ideas. I'm just giving you ideas. Chicken Parmesan, chicken piccata, schnitzel. I mean like the cooking ideas. What am I trying to say? The cooking possibilities are endless. Why couldn't I say that? The cooking possibilities are endless. So I think it's such a great way to kind of connect you and your family in the kitchen or maybe around the dinner table. And if you are thinking like, okay, I've won this, now I want to give this to someone else, then you can think of maybe a family who needs to connect over cooking or connect at the dinner table. And this is what they are going to get. So, like I said, you're going to get one, and then you get to decide who you're going to give the other one to. Gift giving at its finest, because it's like a pay it forward. So Perdue Farms is giving it to me to give to you, and then, so they're going to give it to you, and then you get to give it to someone else. I mean, why am I so excited about this? So here's how we do this on Coffee Convo Wednesday. And they are watching right now, so please, let's give some love to Perdue Farms because I love them so much. They're so good to our family, and we love them, and they love us, and it's like a big mutual Perdue Farms loving family. So here's what we do. If you've never watched the show before, and this is your first time, you comment hashtag Perdue Farms and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. Hashtag Perdue Farms and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. You will be entered to win. You only need to do it one time. However, if you would like an extra bonus, like a bonus entry, if you head over to my YouTube page where you will also see this video, you comment the same thing. Comment hashtag Perdue Farms and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and you can get one bonus entry. If you're watching on YouTube, click subscribe, and it's the same thing. You head over to Facebook, you comment here, and then head over to Facebook, and then you get your bonus entry over there. So we will pick one person in about a week. We'll announce it on next week's show, and we'll put it in the comments below on this show. And then I'll get in touch with you. You give me your address, and then you give me the name and address of the person you want to give a gift to. And here's what I love. Bam! One person off your Christmas list, your holiday list, your Hanukkah list, whatever. One person. Instead of 8 gifts for Hanukkah, you just have to give 7 because you've already given one. How great is that? Or you're like, oh, I don't know what to get my in-laws. Oh, check. Thank you, Perdue Farms. Check, check, check. Ah, it's so exciting. It is so exciting to me. And I love that Perdue Farms watches the show every week. So thank you for watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. So yeah, I feel like that's it. I'm so excited. I just could stay here for 20 more minutes and keep talking because this just makes my heart so happy. It makes me happy. Thank you for letting me share the story about Wes, our sweet neighbor, and his family. And maybe just like keep them, if you are the praying kind, keep them in your prayers. Because I know it's like a heavy time for all of us, but to have something like that happen in the middle of the heavy time, stinkerooski, boo. Thank you for being here each and every week. Thank you for supporting my family. Thank you for liking Perdue Farms and going and liking their page. Thank you for liking Shoo Shoo Baby Boutique and checking out the live videos. Like I said, comment below if you want to get invited to the VIP Facebook group to just check the live videos when we do those every Tuesday and Thursday. Just thank you for supporting me, because everything that, like if I ask you, oh, can you do this and like that and follow them, doing that helps support my family. Like if you're on Instagram and you follow me, or you tell your friends to follow me or follow Shoo Shoo Baby Boutique, all of that helps my family, and I appreciate that so much. I want to continue to do this show as long as humanly possible. And if you are so great about coming back every week and watching, thank you if you can continue to do that. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here every Wednesday or whenever you can. We appreciate it so, so much. Our family just feels so blessed. I do. I feel blessed that I get to come and do this every week. So thank you. Spread joy and kindness like Nutella. You can follow us on all of the socials by going to cindysimmons.com. On TikTok, it's at I am Cindy Simmons, which is really at I am Cindy Simmons, is on all socials. And then link over to the YouTube page by going to cindysimmons.com. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Perdue Farms. I love you. And I will see you next week. We're getting so close to the month of Christmas. And I can't wait. Have a great week. Love you so much. And thank you for being amazing and so supportive. I'm so grateful. I feel just extra grateful today. So have a good one, and I will see you next week. Bye.